Welcome back to 10 Allen Gaming. Today we have a beautiful matchup between the Orcs and Goblins and the dirty Skaven. I will be fielding my Orcs and Goblins army, and if you watched our battle reports you probably know this army by now. I've changed it up slightly. When I saw the comments what I need to have to win, I changed it up. So I'll go through it now. They're led by this Orc Great Shaman. He has the Fencer's Blade, Iron Curse Icon and Talisman of Preservation. He's a level 4. Then I have a Black Orc BSB. He has the Armor of Silvered Steel. And then I have a Savage Orc Shaman, level 1, and he has the Lucky and Shrunken Head. For core I have 40 Night Goblins with Spears and Shield. 40 Night Goblins with Bows. They both have full command. Then I have 28 Savage Orcs with additional hand weapons. Savage Orc Big Guns, by the way. For special I have 29 Black Orcs, full command and the Standard of Discipline. Then I have 2 Goblin Spear Shaka, 30 Night Goblin Squig Herds with 10 handlers, 8 regular Trolls, a Doom Diver, finally I have a good War Machine, and also 1 Mangler Squig. We're playing Battle Line today and we're playing Swedish comp. I have a composition score of 12. For spells, my level 4 rolled up the Hand of Gork, Headbutt, Here We Go and Foot of Gork. And my level 1 rolled up Brain Burster. So that was everything. Let's go to the Skaven army.
And this is my Skaven list. They are led by Queek, Head Taker, and then I have a Grazier with Earthing Rod and Talisman of Preservation. And then I have Chefstein BSB with Armor of Destiny and Shield. For core we have 26 Clan Rats, full command with the Poison Wind Mortar. And here we have 39 Queek Stormvermin with Warp Fire Thrower, full command, Banner of Swiftness. For special we have 40 monks with the Plague Banner, 8 Gutter Runners with the slings and poison attacks, and we have a Rat Arc as well. And for rare we have the Hell Pit, Doom Wheel and Catapult. And I rolled up Black Wither, Plague and Curse of the Horned Rat, and I have a comp score of 11. Skaven took the first turn, full speed ahead with the Doom Wheel, back these guys away a little bit from the Doom Wheel. This is where the Hell Pit landed, and then I did a mistake and put the small rats in front of him for next turn. Moved up the fire there, Warp Fire Thrower. Stay put with these guys to be able to shoot at the Mangler Squig there. Over to Magic and shooting. So in the Magic phase I got 12 dice, could only cast Curse of the Horned Rat and rolled really low. For the shooting phase did 2 wounds there, so he's still 1 wound left. The Poison Wind Mortar scared off, but this one did a really good job and they actually fled off the table due to panic test from I don't know the name of the room.
Plate.
Yeah, the Plague Catapult. I had to take a panic test with one less leadership, so bye goblins. And kill 2 squigs and 1 handler from their doom wheel here. So over to Orcs and Goblins turn 1.
Orcs and Goblins turn 1. I managed all my animosity test. Then I tried to charge here. The squig herd into his doom... What's it called? The doom...
doom wheel.
Doom wheel. But I rolled double ones. Over here I didn't want to charge because... Yeah, it feels like a trap with the hell pit going in to everything here. And it was quite long as well. On the right flank I tried to get in with the Mangler Squig into his rats over there. Gut runners, but I rolled 10. I needed about 14. Yeah, that's everything. Here I shuffled around slightly, moved up the trolls and the Savage Orc unit. Now let's go to Winds of Magic and shooting. So, in the magic phase I only got 4 dice, my opponent got 3, so I only 4 diced the small version of Foot of Gork. Got a good hit into his Queek and his Storm Vermins and killed 18 of them. Then I killed 2 more with the Spear Shaka over here. Over here this Spear Shaka missed, but the Doom Diver got a direct hit and I managed to do 2 wounds to the Doom Wheel. That was everything. Let's go to the Skaven turn 2.
Skaven turn 2. Queek decided to run away because he's not that many left and he's going to die against the trolls there anyway. So over to then I got in with the Doom Wheel. Managed a really long charge with the giant rats there. Rolled 12 on the dice. Needed 10. The hell pit came up here. Backed my grace here a little bit. Turned the monks around. Come and help on this side here. Over to magic and shooting. So in the medic phase I couldn't reach with anything for shooting. Here I took the last wound of the Mangler Squig. Here I hit it 3 but only wounded 1 and did 3 wounds to that guy. The Poison Wind Mortar, I rolled a misfire and the opponent could redirect it. He redirected it into my hell pit, did a wound, but I saved it with my ward save. Down here I killed 3 in the shooting phase. That was it. Over to that close combat. So in the close combat here, I actually won that. He only did 1 wound to me. And I did more, and then he exploded because he lost combat. It was still steadfast, but you know, Goblin leadership is not that great. He exploded and did 2 wounds more on my Doom Wheels, 1 wound left there. I did overran into the Doom Diver there. So over to Orcs and Goblins turn 2. Oh no, wait, did I? Yeah, that was in shooting phase. Did I say that? The play catapult did 4 wounds in there as well. Yeah. I forgot here we have a combat between these giant rats and the black orcs. And he actually didn't kill all of them. One was still remaining and he fled. And he caught me. Ended up in a good spot for my hell pit here. So that was not that great. I killed 1 guy. Over to Orcs and Goblins turn 2.
Orcs and Goblins turn 2. I failed the animosity test here, so they had to charge the Doom Wheel. Then I charged the Black Orcs into the flank of the Hell Pit, the Trolls in front, and moved up the Savage Orcs here. Yeah, that was everything I had left. Let's go to Magic and shooting. Orcs and Goblins in the Magic phase, I got 10 dice. First off I 3 dice Hand of Gork and got like 14 on the dice, something really big, so I let it go and I moved up the Savage Orcs here. Then I tried to cast Ergo, but he dispelled it. And then finally, I 4 diced Foot of Gork on his Grazier unit. I got Resistible Force, killed 10 of them, and then I got a magical feedback and took a wound on my level 4. Yeah, so it was quite lucky in a way. And for shooting, I didn't do anything actually. So let's go to close combat. So in the close combat phase here, I actually won by 2 or something because I charged in the flank and he did the impact hit on the Doom Diver. So he fled, but I didn't catch him. Over here it was quite intense. He got Avalanche of Flesh, so everyone in base contact took a took a strength initiative test, or took a strength 6 hit. So he killed quite many black orcs, as you see. But yeah, I just killed him. I had really lucky rolls with the 2 hit and everything, so quite lucky. Now he's dead and I reformed, as you see. Now let's go to Skaven turn 3.
Skaven turn 3. I hide my Gracie here behind the rock. Moved up into my PSP. Moved him over there. Moved away Queek in his unit. Moved up to block here. Monks up here. The Doomwheel didn't manage his rally test and ran off the board. Over to magic and shooting. In magic phase, we got 7 dice each. Once again, I rolled really low on my Curse of Hornrat that was targeting them there. Then I wanted to use Plague on that unit there, but no. But in the shooting phase, I did better. I killed 3 big guns there, 2 trolls with the warp fire thrower. The catapult did 3 wounds to the Black Orcs. Yeah, that was it. Over to Orcs and Goblins turn 3.
Goblins turn 3. I charged the trolls and the savage orcs into his clan rats over there. And here I did a swift reform, but I failed the leadership test. That was everything. Let's go to Winds of Magic. So, in the magic phase, first off I cast Hand of Gork, got a really high roll. Moved 5d6 and I only came 8 inches, so I couldn't fulfill my plan. I basically just rearranged slightly. Then I 5-diced Foot of Gork onto his Creek unit over there, the Storm Vermin. I got Irresistible once again. Killed 9 of the Storm Vermins, and I actually managed my ward save, and only 1 Black Orc died from the miscast. So quite lucky. For shooting, the Spear Shaka managed to snipe out his BSB over here. So that was really lucky. My other Spear Shaka got a misfire and got a wound that can't shoot this or next turn. That was everything. Let's go to close combat. In the close combat phase, I killed a lot of clan rats but didn't wipe them, so they fled. I had to pursue because they're frenzy, and I pursued with the trolls as well. They got into the weapons team here. And yeah, that was everything. Let's go to Skaven turn 4.
Yes. Skaven turn 4. I didn't rally these guys here. Turn around Queek. Move my Gracier over here. Moved up the Gut Runners to be able to shoot at the Black Orcs. Yep, over to Magic and shooting. So, in the Magic phase, I got 4 dice. My opponent got 5. I used my 2 Warpstone tokens and a 6 dice Curse of Hornet for the 3rd time, and didn't roll over like 14-15 again. And in the shooting phase, that one didn't reach the Black Orcs. Scare off with the catapult. So over to this close combat here. Yeah, in the combat phase, of course, I killed my weapon team. And then I forgot to shoot with these guys. He let me to do that afterwards. I actually killed 5 Black Orcs. So that was really good. He did a reform like this. So over to Orcs and Goblins turn 4.
Goblins turn 4. I charged the trolls and the savage orcs into his plague monks. Reformed here to have a better arc when I cast spells. And moved up the night goblins on the left flank here. Let's go to Winds of Magic and shooting. For magic, I first off started casting Hand of Gork and moved my unit over here, the Black Orcs, with the general and caster. Then I 5-diced Foot of Gork and got it. Placed it in Creek and his unit, but it scattered off and killing the weapon team over here, Rattling Gun. And then it stopped stomping. So yeah. For shooting, I tried to shoot with the Spear Shaka into his Gut Runners, but I missed. Let's go to close combat over here. In the close combat here, he killed like 8 Savage Orcs and did a wound on the trolls, and I killed a bunch. Basically, he was down to double ones, and he got it. So very, very brave rats over here. Let's go to Skaven turn 5.
So, I didn't rally these guys that stood here. moved up to Queek and the Greys here to be able to try one more time, 5th time. Curse of Horn Rats. Moved up these guys to block the Spear Chucker from shooting on my Greys here. Also hardcover. Yeah, over to Magic and shooting. So in the Magic phase, I miscasted in Curse of the Horn Rat finally, and I rolled 11 and it was 10 guys left, so they turned into Clan Rats. That was a bunch of points, the general also. For shooting, I killed the Spear Chucker with poison attacks and did 7 wounds with my Plague Catapult, but he managed his leech double once, so he stayed there. Over to this close combat here. So I did 1 wound to him. Then something special happened. There's 1 guy left, and I rolled double once again, twice now without the BSP. So hopefully I can get 1 more round of Curse of Horn Rat on these guys. Yeah, hope to Orcs Goblins turn 5.
So for moving, was just moving up the Night Goblins, otherwise we're in combat there. Let's go to shooting and close combat. So in the close combat we finally killed off the brave monk who stood there against a horde of greenskins for like 3 turns. Yeah, we moved up this way, or reformed rather, to face his unit and Grace here, over here. Let's go to the last turn for Skaven.
Yes. So, last turn for Skavens. Went away with Queek. I did a little mistake. I could have marched out him first and then moved after with the unit, but nope. So we have a 16-inch charge there. Backed away the Grace here to be able to cast Curse of Horn Rat 1 more time. Over to Magic and shooting. So, I don't know what to say. I miscasted in Curse of Horn Rats. They are now gone. And put them like this to be able to block him if he managed his leech at 4. And that was sick, actually. Yeah, over to the last turn for Orcs and Goblins and Trolls. Yeah.
At the last turn for Orcs and Goblins, my Trolls failed their stupidity test. And yeah, it didn't really matter because I couldn't do much. So at the end of the game we calculated the points and Skaven won by approximately 400 points. It was a really fun battle, really back and forth, a lot of magic that happened this game. Foot of Cork for me.
Here's the guy that won me the game.
Basically when he rolled his courage test here, double ones, twice in a row, yeah, it was a bit heartbreaking actually. All my plans failed. And also when I only rolled 8 inches for the big Hand of Cork was also a bit fail. But yeah, it was really fun and he swung back and forth. It really seems like I would crush him in by turn 3 and then everything changed.
Turn 2 I would say, turn 1.
Yeah, after turn 1. Yeah, but when all the orcs started to become rats, it was all over. So yeah, it was a really fun game and we hope you enjoyed it and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.